Alright, hello everyone. This is a Link to the Past randomizer, which if you don't know what that is, basically it's an item randomizer. So, all chest contents, heart piece locations, NPC given items, pretty much everything you can think of is randomized. So normally there's a lamp in this chest, and we got nothing. So, okay. That's a big difference. So normally there's everything normally in the game in a randomizer still. But Masochist mode reduces a lot of items. There is a lot less resources, if you will. Less bomb chests, arrow chests, rupee chests. There's a lot of empty chests in Masochist mode. There are these things called rupees, which actually get rid of your rupees. There are actually no heart containers in Masochist mode, and there are only 12 heart pieces, so the max amount of hearts I can actually get is 6. So you'll be seeing a lot of interesting fights. Another thing about Masochist mode is that there are no safeties, so the best sword I can get is the Master Sword. There are no extra mail upgrades. There's one bottle that you cannot actually fill with anything because there's no net, and you cannot buy potions. There are a lot of interesting edits to this compared to a normal randomizer, just to make the game absurdly difficult. So hopefully I'll be able to show something off for you guys today. So one big difference within the dungeons is that normally all dungeon-specific items, which would be the map, the compass, the big key, and all small keys corresponding to a specific dungeon, remain in that dungeon. But in Masochist mode, it gets rid of maps and compasses, so that just leaves 2 extra chests per dungeon that could possibly have an item. But yeah, so all chest contents are randomized, heart pieces, NPC items, the medallion tablets are random, the medallions needed to get into dungeons is random. The crystals and pendants are actually randomized, so they don't have to be limited to the light world or the dark world, whichever you're talking about. So, and boss drops is another big one. So normally every boss drops a heart container, but those are also in the pool. So the goal of a randomizer is to get all the crystals, beat Ganon's tower, and kill Ganon. So there's a specific set of required. So there's a rupee. So if I had any rupees, that would have gotten rid of 20 of them. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so there's a little bit of a set early game route. Another thing that's actually randomized is boss drops. So basically, the way Link to the Past normally works is there are several different prize packs, and then certain enemies fall in those prize packs. So basically, it'd be like item A, B, C, and D are in a certain prize pack, and once item A drops, then B is next in the rotation. And every enemy drop is a 50-50. So the actual prize pack rotations aren't randomized, but what enemies are in which packs are. So I could, like these guys normally don't drop arrows. So I'm looking for a bomb. Getting a bomb drop from an enemy is pretty big. Another thing you might be noticing is that all the text is gone for the most part. As you can also see, normally the lamp is required, along with Zelda, to push the throne to the side, but we don't need it. So the way that'll work is every light world room will be lit. Every light world room that is normally dark will be lit, but if you go into the dark world without the lamp, any dark room that's in the dark world will be completely dark, or pitch black. Nice. think there was bombs in that pack. Alright, so my last hope for a bomb is from the rats. So we'll see. Yeah, heart pieces are actually really nice in Masochist because hearts are not necessarily the easiest things to come by. I'm not going to get a bomb from that either. Alright, so we don't get to check those last 3 chests. We'll have to come back for those later once we get power gloves. Alright, so there's a little bit of a set route early. Nice blue. Okay. So typically the best place to check after escape is Lost Woods and then go straight to Kakariko. But first we're going to come up here and check the Lumberjack, Heart Piece Cave. We're also going to... Very nice. So normally there are objects in the game that you can pull that drop rupees, and depending upon certain counts in the game, it'll drop either green rupees, blue rupees, or red rupees. And that's still the case, but the 3 items it drops is entirely random. Okay, so that could be bad. The only way to get that item is to beat Aghanim. And hopefully... hopefully I don't have to do that. Alright, so that's exactly what I wanted. So the reason to check that is just to hope to get bombs. So free 10 bombs for the intermediate requirements is pretty good. I will more than happily take a bomb tree. So like I said, some places can have absolutely nothing. So if there's nothing here, it'll just be blank. I can go pick up this blank item. Normally the mushrooms here. So there's still a hitbox for the item that's there, but the item just happens to be nothing. Also, if this ends up being a terrible randomizer, you can all blame Spike Vegeta, because he's the one that gave me the code for it. I have to make sure to be able to blame anyone but myself. Alright, so, speaking of the randomizer, this is a little much for most people. Not many will be doing Masochist randomizers ever. But if you're interested in Randomizer, and you feel like you have a good enough knowledge of the game to beat it, like pretty much the casual difficulty of the Randomizer can be beaten by anybody. But we are actually hosting a Randomizer tournament of the casual normal difficulty. There should be a link in chat somewhere. There's 73 entrants. It starts at the end of next week. Starts in about 10 days, I believe. Blame has officially been passed. So, we haven't gotten great luck yet. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's take a bet. What do you think this 100 rupee merchant is gonna give me? I'm gonna guess he's gonna give me big old nothing. Alright. He gave me 5 rupees for 100. Seems fair. Shoutouts to the economy. Economy in Hyrule must be pretty poor these days. Is 2 hours a high estimate? It could be a good estimate. It could take me longer than 2 hours. Yet. Alright, so I'm gonna go check what's in the library, and then... Why is that playing? Oh my god! Huh. I don't know why that's... I muted everything. That's good. That's good. Alright, there's the hammer, so that's good. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there's nothing there. I actually don't know why I played. That makes no sense. Oh well. Anyone else love memes? You know I love memes, CFB. Alright. This is good so far. Alright, so now we're gonna check this swamp. We're gonna drain the water for the heart piece location, get this chest, and we're gonna check a Moldorm cave. There's some bombs. Bombs are always nice. Yeah, I legitimately do not know why that played. Oh well. Alright, so I'm excited for this nothing. Oh baby. Alright. This is a pretty rough early game. Nice Rupor. Alright, so that Rupor... Ooh, Moon Pearl's good. The Rupor took away money for me, which is always solid. Oh my god. Okay, so while we're here, we're gonna check the hobo under the bridge. And we can also check what's on this ledge. Big ol' nothing. What? Why is that playing? Oh my god. Oh, that's good. That's good. I died. Cool. I don't know why that's happening. They're literally deleted on my scene. They shouldn't be playing. Yeah, that's what I get for not actually looking at my screen to try to fix this. Hold on. Normally that would have been a soft lock. I don't even know what I must have died to like an arrow or something. Okay. Yeah, I have some blue switches. Alright, so give me a second. I'm just gonna mute everything. Okay. So now we're gonna go to Masochist's house. Hopefully get something actually good. Okay. So we still got nothing. I missed nothing. Alright, so we're gonna go check Sasha's brother, Agna. Also check what's in Desert. At this point, I can't really do too much. Let's check what's on the ledge first. Blue rupee. Okay. Okay. Now we got a bottle. That gives us the ability to go check the sick kid, and then if the sick kid doesn't give me anything, then I have very few options left at that point. The stuff I can still check currently is Zora's Domain. I can buy the Zora item for 500 rupees when I get that many. And I can actually do Eastern Palace as much as I could. Other than that, I have no other options at this point. Alright, we have a mirror now, which doesn't really help us. Mirror's good, but it actually does not help me. So instead of farming rupees, I'm just gonna come into Eastern and do as much of it as I can, and see what I can get. Because I still don't have much in the way of options. There's the 3 chests at the end of the escape sequence that I can't check yet because I need power gloves. Okay, so that's good. Since we're already in here, I'm just gonna... nah, we're gonna leave. Hopefully that doesn't bite me later. So now we can get up to Misery, or to Tower of Hera, which is a crystal dungeon, and we can check escape chests. Blue rupee, heart piece. I'll take another heart piece. One more and we get another heart. So that's good. Alright, so that opens it up a little bit. I have access to the Dark World now. But we're gonna head up to Death Mountain first, just to get that save point. So yeah, most randomizers are done glitchless. There's a casual difficulty, or a normal difficulty, a minor glitches difficulty, and a major glitches difficulty, along with like the normal hard mode and masochist mode. The tournament will be done in glitchless. Which basically means that the logic for item placement is set so that you wouldn't need to know any speedrun strats whatsoever to be able to finish it. So like fake flippers would never be required. You'd never be required to do bomb jumps. Master Sword is pretty big early. I will take that. Master Sword can literally be hidden anywhere, and it's required to beat the game. For once, the old man actually had something good. Alright, 10 arrows. And a blue rupee. Alright, so we're out of here. So we're gonna head to the Dark World. Raid Dark World Kakariko. There's a lot of chests in Dark World Overworld that you can access pretty early. Once you get the ability to get into the Dark World. Yeah, Masochist only has the Master Sword. There is a Tempered Sword if you fall at Ganon, but it's more of like a last resort chest than anything else. I'm also short on rupees for the chess game, so can't do that yet. Alright, so I don't have to do Turtle Rock and I don't have to do Thieves Town. So Ice Rod's not required. Which is good. I pulled that super early. Alright, I got the 50-50 bomb drop. I'd like some rupees, honestly. Okay. Alright, I need 4 more rupees to do the chess game. That's all I need. What's gonna end up happening is I'm probably just gonna come back here at some other point and do the chess game and the digging game. Man, this menu is so bad right now. So this is gonna cost 10 rupees. Whoa, excuse me. Alright. So instead of trading in your sword, now you just get an item from them, which is a heart piece. I will take that. Alright. Once I get boots, I can also get hammer, which is nice. No, I'm not going to do the purple chest yet. So there's 7 locations on these next 3 screens that I'll be able to check. 7? 8? Might be 8. Alright, I will take the flute. Ideally, you get the flute before you do the purple chest, because walking all the way to the Mute Man next to Swamp is quite a long trip, and you can actually flute with the purple chest. So it's significantly faster to do it that way. The cape. Alright, now we're picking up some steam with the item collection. See you later, the rest of my money. It's nice knowing you. I was expecting that last one to be a Rupor. Okay, so now that we're... now that we're fluted up, we're gonna go unlock the bird from Kakariko. That'll open up some fast overworld movement options for us. So the fun thing about Randomizer is that you get to open route pretty much. Where you go all depends upon what you get from going to certain locations. So the early route is pretty static in terms of going to Kakariko early. But then after that, it's all up to what you get. It's basically just going to places that will give you the most options to get key items. Alright, so we're gonna go check Ice Rod Cave. These crabs are really dangerous. They like to do, a casual 2 hearts of damage. Nice book. Alright, so I do have access to Desert now, actually. I do have to do Myers, so figuring out which pendant I need will be important. Alright, so I need Quake. Quake's the only medallion I need, most likely. There could be an item required to beat the game in Turtle Rock, but the likelihood of that is pretty low. Nice blue rupee. Check this last chest over here, this last heart piece location over here. Before we go do Tower of Hera. Nice. I'm actually gonna get this red rupee. So here's a little glitch, mirror block warping. If you use the mirror in a non-dungeon, non-Dark World overworld location while pushing a block, the block will disappear. I could use glitches in this randomizer, but typically, unless you're doing major glitch randomizer, glitches are not allowed. But I'm not like racing anyone or anything, so I could glitch around if I really wanted to. Okay. That mountain sucks. The usual. So that was 10 arrows. We're gonna try to get a fairy drop. Alright. If you slash the 4 cardinal direction bushes there, they have a pretty good chance of dropping a heart or a fairy. I do have Master Sword in the book, so I can check this tablet as well. Mirror Glitch is a Japanese 1.0 exclusive glitch. Alright, so if this isn't the big key, I actually have to leave. Okay. Cool. I don't have a fire source, so I can't act- Oh, actually, that's not true. I forgot that this small key is also changed, so if this small key is the big key, then I can keep going. Alright. Sure, let's go this way. Yo, Cane of Samaria, I'll take that. Randomizers are... The logic that is put in place is made so that every seed should be winnable. There obviously are some outliers, but that's rarely the case. It's been out long enough to where that all of these small, not necessarily like initially thought of bugs for item placements have been found already and fixed. Yeah, all dungeon-specific items are still in their respective dungeons. Well, that was good. That was good. What? I don't know how that first spin attack didn't hit him. That was good. Alright, blue rupee. Dude, look at all these rupees we got. Alright. So there's one boss down and one crystal down. Okay. So we're gonna head back to the Dark World, and we're going to do the chess game, and then we're gonna head north of Kakariko and check a couple item locations. So we got Crystal 6 there, which is important. If you get Crystal 5 and 6, that unlocks the Super Bomb. I'll take money. And one arrow, sure. The Super Bomb to get to the Great Fairy, which unlocks there's 2 chests in the Great Fairy location now. Normally you'd be able to get the Gold Sword and Silver Arrows there, but that's not the case anymore in Randomizer, so there's just 2 chests there with items. Yeah, thanks, EFB. All I really want to do is make you proud. Alright, there's nice nothing up there. I really like boots, if I'm being honest. What bug are you talking about, Carcat? Those are hearts. I can't do this yet because I don't have boots. Okay. What do I want to check now? So we're gonna check the items in Desert real quick. Chess game always gives you 100 rupees every... I didn't get 100 rupees though. I only got 50. Chess game's a rupee farm, interesting. Well... maybe I'll do that. Let's see what's in here. Bomb. Cool. That means this chest has to be... well, it doesn't have to be a small key, but it could be a small key. Big key. Alright. I still don't have too many options. At this point, I might actually check Thieves Town. See you later, money. Could have gotten that bomb too, but I have 8, so I should be fine. There's a heart piece. Alright. We're just gonna finish this dungeon off. This is it's not the Pendant of Courage. So I'll get a drop from Lamola's, but I will not be able to check Sashala's item. I need the green pendant for that. I'm trying to think of what the best place to go next might be. I can't even. I'm stupid. All right. Oh, goodness. Not having a fire source blows. Okay. So I can do some of Thieves Town. Is that the green pendant? No. Turtlerock's the green pendant. Of course Turtlerock's the green pendant. I can do some of Thieves Town. Thieves Town has quite a few possible chests that I can check. I could also check the purple chest. I don't have flippers, so I can't do Swamp yet, or the hammer, or a hookshot, really. I can do all of this dungeon except for the big chest, because I don't have the hammer yet. I need boots to get the hammer. I actually don't have access to the Palace of Darkness or Pyramid area yet. I would either have to beat Aghanim or get the hammer or flippers. Any one of those 3 things will open up that part of the Dark World for me. There's some money. I can buy the flippers. I can't get the Zora Heart Piece location because I don't have flippers yet. At least Blind is a relatively easy boss fight, regardless of what sword or how much health we have. So it's not too big of an issue to have to fight early. Could also go back and check more of Eastern. I'd rather not do that until I have the bow, because the bow guarantees that I can actually beat the dungeon, especially since it's a crystal dungeon. So the bow would be a good item to find relatively soon. Hookshot would be good too. Hookshot would open up all of east side of Death Mountain, which would open up like 12 chests for me. Getting boots would do that as well. You can get to the east side of Death Mountain with either the hookshot or the hammer. You can get these. Alright, nice nothing. What does Masochist mean precisely? Basically, There are no heart containers in the run. All maps and compasses have been removed. There's no extra mail in the run, so you stick with green mail the whole time. There are only 12 heart pieces, so the most hearts you can get is 6. So 3 extra heart containers. What else is there? There's only 1 bottle, but there's no net, and potions are not purchasable, so you cannot put anything in the bottles. I was hoping that wasn't the small key, because if the small key was in the big chest, I wouldn't have to come back. But... oh well. Okay. So we're gonna fight blind now. How do you set up a party in space? You plan it. Oh man, the text box edits have been really cool. This is good. I mean, this is still fine. I should be okay. We got a red rupee. And the red pendant. Okay. So let's check, well, okay, let's test this bug that I was just informed of. And farm some rupees, if that is the case. Oh, is second chest always 100 rupees after you do it the first time? I understand. So this is just like equipment and rupee farm. Easiest bug of my life. Yes, the category technically... Alright, we're gonna do this a couple more times. Alright, that should be fun. Let's do purple chests. But the goal is to beat all 7 crystals and beat Ganon's tower. So depending upon what dungeons are actually crystals, that affects what actual items are required. So Turtle Rock isn't a crystal dungeon, so unless Trinex, like beating Trinex, is holding a key item I need, then I don't need the Ice Rod. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, solid nothing. Alright, let's go see what Zora has. I'm hoping that I'm gonna pay a hot 500 rupees for... Alright, there's Bombos. Not necessary. But good to know that it's there in case I do end up needing it. Alright, Alright, what am I getting? What am I getting from King Zora? Is he gonna help a brother out? Okay. I will gladly pay 500 rupees for that. So I can actually beat Skullwoods now. So that's gonna be my next goal. Yeah, so in race terms and in the tournament, the seeds are labeled glitchless because the logic is built around not needing to know glitches to be able to complete them, but they fall under the no major glitches category. So fake flippers is allowed, block warping is allowed, anything that would be allowed in a no major glitches run is allowed in a glitchless randomizer. The glitchless is just to signify that you don't need to know how to do anything speedrunning related to finish it. That was good. One nice thing about these is that the heart beep is reduced to half speed. Oh god. Just threw my controller on the floor. I could do a neat glitch to pull a new chest here, but we'll save that for another day. We'll save it for another day. Fire rod. Nice one arrow. Nice one bomb. So this chest is required to be a key. Look at all the heart drops. That's something big. Alright, so next stop is gonna be Eastern Palace. Another good thing about randomizers, you get to see a lot of situations that you wouldn't ever see in a normal speedrun, like having the Cane of Samaria here or in Palace of Darkness lead to some pretty interesting strats that you can do. Alright, so I don't need this key, but I'm gonna get it anyways. So since the Gibdos don't actually drop magic, magic might be a little bit of an issue. There are 2 small magic pots. There actually might be 4 small magic pots that I can get. But interestingly enough, underneath, so normally you have to like snake through this room. But where you would think there's walls underneath this bridge, it's actually just pots. For whatever reason, so you can just lift them up. So we're gonna farm some magic in here. There's 2 magic pots in here, and 2 in the next room. I didn't. I want to have as much magic going into Mothula as possible, just because the Fighter Sword, or the Master Sword and the Fire Rod do the same amount of damage. So having some range will be good for this fight. So this fight is actually interesting. Mothula is programmed to take 0 damage from spikes, and when you slash an enemy into spikes, the spike damage actually overrides the sword damage. So whenever you slash Mothula into the spikes, it actually takes 0 damage. I don't like any of this. Okay. That was fine. I'll take not dying to Mothula, to be honest, with 4 hearts, Master Sword, and no boots or anything. I'll take it. So that was Crystal 1. So... Alright. Let's go to... I forgot to check the big chests. That should be fine. No, I took 2 hearts of damage, but it ended up being beneficial just because I got rid of sword beams, so it wasn't a huge deal. A lot of times sword beams will hit the enemy before your actual sword does, because the sword beam hitbox is so big, and sword beams do half damage of the actual sword slash, so a lot of times you don't want sword beams. Big chest is boost, don't worry. I have to go back and check digging game anyways, so it's a pretty quick trip back to the big chest in Skullwoods. Not a huge deal. It turns to a 5-hour long. Or did I forget something about? Let's hope not. That would be a little unfortunate. As much as I'd love to, like... I don't know, I'd probably mercy kill this if it went, like, too much longer than 2 hours. Which is definitely a possibility. But... Check this chest now. I'd really like boots. Alright. That was almost boots. So, I was going to come to Eastern early if I got the bow earlier to get rupees. There's actually a green rupee room in this dungeon somewhere, or a blue rupee room in this dungeon somewhere that has like 100 rupees in it or so. Probably a little more than that, actually. Oh. Okay. What am I going to do about this? This is good. I don't want to... just want to damage boost off of stuff, man. There we go. All for a green rupee. No thanks, Green Mage. Yeah, half magic is actually, I don't need arrows, I have 30 of them. Half magic is removed in the harder difficulties. Before you have the whistle, do you go back to the select screen to teleport around the map? You can save and quit, yes. use the cane. You actually have to press down that switch. It's not a pressure switch that the cane will push down. I don't think. I've actually never tried to use the cane on a button that is just like one press and that's it. Believe it or not. We're gonna do a cool little Armos fight here. I shot the wrong one. That's good. Alright. Cool little Armos fight there. I got nothing. We're good. It's good! Yeah, that's pretty correct, Digital Descendant. You're required to get all crystals so that you can get into Ganon's tower and then beat Ganon. Alright, what shall I do next? I guess I'll go back and check the Skullwoods big chest, and I'll go do digging game. I could do Ice Palace. Honestly, like... Man, if I knew key counts, I could have just not wasted my time. Since I have a fire source now, I could check the last chest in Hera. Ooh, checking Master Sword up here is actually good. You called Fire Rod at Zora's Domain. Alright, let's use our book to be literate for a change. A rupee stash, hell yeah. Oh. Sahashala with the boots would be pretty rough. I need to get Hookshot. I can't even get to Turtle Rock without the Hookshot. I need boots to get Hammer, and you could also use the Hammer to get to Turtle Rock, but since I need boots to do that, I would need to use the Hookshot to get there. Yeah, I would tell you, if there's nothing there, it'd be like, it's a waste of time. Tell me that there was a rupee stash here. I'm not sure what it would say if it was like a key item. Isn't this supposed to be shuffled? Nice. Okay. So regardless of what the item is in the digging game, it'll always pop out like the heart piece pops out differently. With the stranger arc, like that. Okay. So, I'm gonna actually go get Bombos. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. is gonna be cool. We're gonna come over here. Alright, let's check the medallion first. But I'm gonna mirror in front of Swamp. And then get Bombos, go back to Swamp, and then actually do the dungeon. Since I have flippers now. Well, I don't have hammer. I can only do so much. So, never mind. I'll still get Bombos. But unless this is Boots. Okay. So I'll actually do Ice Palace after I get Bombos. I almost tried to do fake flippers. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I do need Hammer to finish Ice. I guess I do need Hammer to check a lot of Ice too. I just am running out of options. What else could I go check? It's not Ice Palace. What else We'll check Ice for now until I think of something else I can do. I could go beat Landmo, but for one item, like possibility, is that really worth it? I could check the one chest in Hera, but that's a pretty big time sink since it's the tile room chest. There's a couple chests I can check in here. I still need Quake. I need Quake to enter Misery Mire. I don't have boots. Oh, goodness. Yeah, the seeds are always winnable. I might end up having to go beat Aghanim. Because, like, getting into Palace of Darkness without the hammer. Which, if I have to do that, I'll probably just glitch through Aghanim's Tower because it's a very long process. Don't electrocute me. Okay. Solid. Okay. So we're just gonna leave. There's only like one other chest I could check, realistically. So we're gonna... go be-dagging him. Hello? I have flippers now, you're right. You're right! Man. Okay, so we're gonna go to Pod. Pod's definitely the best solution to right now. Yeah, I was 1 pixel too high. I need to get a new TV. My TV blurs some colors pretty bad. Just probably has the hook shot. It's a possibility. So, items that I'm still looking for. I know where the hammer is. I would like the lamp. The lamp will make Ganon a lot easier. Hook shot, because I have to do swamp at some point. Boots, because I need boots to get a hammer. And Quake. Alright, so while we're up here, I actually need to go check Catfish. Oh. I would love to get a PVM. PVMs are pretty hard to find, unfortunately. My roommate has a PVM, and it's so beautiful. Quake is free to play online. Thanks, CFB. I'll take a heart piece. Sure. Sure! I would just really like to not walk everywhere. That's all it really is. That's good. Oh man. Okay. Good stuff, me. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I finished Eastern Absalom. I finished the Thieves' Town dungeon, but I didn't check the last chest because you need the hammer to do that. Haven't beaten Lane Molas yet, which is the last thing I have to do. I can't check the Graveyard Heart piece because I need boots. Dark World enemies just do a lot of damage. So there, I lost a nice 1 in 5. You can either move slow. Oh, I get a 1 in 5. 1 in what, 8? I lost a 1 in 2 and a 1 in 4. You can either throw bombs, walk slow, or walk fast. And also what direction he moves is completely random. was just demonstrating how strong these Dark World enemies are. Holy moly. So he actually does 4 hearts of damage. Yeah, that guy obviously stole my boots. That's not true at all, Dark Magician. You need boots of some sort. Please die. Alright, so now we can check Pyramid, and then we'll go into Palace of Darkness. Those Snapdragons also do 4 hearts of damage. Ooh, goodness. Alright. Well, that was a interesting trek over here. God. What a place for boots. Alright, so this opens up a little bit for us. Can finally run. What a world we live in. Okay. Time to go visit the Mountain Man so we can check all of the East Side Death Mountain stuff. There's a glitch called Super Speed. If you release a spin attack and then press the dash button 1 frame after you release the spin attack, it'll actually put Link in a glitch state where you can get dash speed on any set of manual staircases. Now our options are pretty open. I can check almost the entirety of Swamp Palace. I just can't go towards Argus without the hook shot. Solid nothing. So we're gonna go in the Dark World here, check the Dark World chests. There's also a cave on the top of Dark World Death Mountain that we call the Hookshot Cave, because normally you need the hookshot to get all the chests, but I'll see what I can do to get around that. Alright, there's the lamp and Quake. Alright, 2 required items were right there. So hookshot is actually all I still need. So before we go into that cave, we're gonna come up here. We're gonna mirror here and see what this item is. It's a blue rupee. Alright, so we're going to check over here, just in case I do have to come into rock. It's ether, so I don't have that medallion yet. So hopefully I don't have to go into Turtle Rock at all. Alright, so there's one chest in here that you actually don't need the hook shot to get to. But the others, you do. But we're gonna... hopefully not need them. Hookshot can't even be here, so like, me checking these is pretty pointless. But it's fun. Oh, I pressed down. Alright, we got... we got some rupees. So basically how that works is it takes the game 2 frames to recognize that you're over a pit and to fall. And the hover animate, or the dash animation actually overrides the falling animation. And since it takes 2 frames for the game to recognize you're over a pit, if we release the dash button for 1 frame and then repress it, the game will never recognize that we're over a pit and should fall. And the 1 frame that we have the dash button released, we move for 1 frame. So you can abuse going over gaps like that. Please. Alright, all I need is hookshot, and I can just finish the game. Alright, I got an extra heart container, which is good. And powder. So powder actually opens up something for me. Let's save quit. So we have the hammer. So let's I guess I'll do Palace of Darkness first. There's nothing in Palace of Darkness. Then I'll go check the half magic location. So at the moment, I can beat every dungeon that I need to beat still, except for Swamp Palace. I don't think Spike's drunk, but he's very loud. I can hear him in the background. And I'll actually show... So in Masochist and Hard mode, the powder actually does something different. So normally you could powder anti-fairies and the bunny rings to get fairies. But obviously in Hard and Masochist mode, you know, having fairies would be silly. Why make the game easier for yourself? So they've actually been programmed in the 2 difficult modes to have a little different of an effect, which I'll show you in a second. One of the rooms coming up has an anti-fairy in it. Nice report. Spike is most certainly loud, yes. Ooh, how did that hit me? Interesting. Alright, so there's an anti-fairy in this room. Let's bust out the powder before we get in this, There you go. So, if you like bees, there's some bees for you. Yeah, the reasoning behind having a bottle with the bee in it and the powder in the harder mode is just to open up 2 item locations. Without those, you wouldn't be able to check the Sick Kid in Kakariko, and you wouldn't be able to check the Half Magic location. Oh my gosh, come on. So if I hadn't gotten the lamp in Dark World Death Mountain, this room would actually still be completely dark. You'd still be able to maneuver in it, but you wouldn't be able to see your own sprite. Which makes traversing Palace of Darkness fun sometimes. Especially the dark maze to the left. There's the big key. There's no more small keys. Ooh, that was close. So one more chest to check, and then I can go beat Helmasaur. That's one bomb. So here's a cool strat with the cane. Normally we can use the bow to shoot that switch, but since we have the cane, we can use the cane in that room to hit it, and then we can also use the cane in this room to avoid pushing this statue altogether. Nice full magic. I'm gonna take both of these arrows. Alright. What's up, chat? I got like 15 seconds of downtime. Can you soft lock a dungeon if the keys are too messed up? Yes. In the non-glitchless versions of the randomizer, it is possible to soft lock with keys if you're not smart with which doors you unlock with them. But it's assumed that if you're doing the harder difficulties, that you know, that you actually know things about the game. Actually, no, that's not even true. It's just in the... So in glitchless, you wouldn't be able to soft lock keys. In minor glitches, you would, and in major glitches, you would, because those two difficulty versions are assume that you know more about the game than your average player. And you'd be smart enough to not key lock yourself out of a dungeon. And there's ways around that, with glitches, obviously. You can actually hammer his head. He has a very small hitbox on the side of his head that you can hit with the hammer. Nice one arrow. Okay, so I still do not have the hook shots. Okay. So up next, let's go check the magic powder location. So I could do Misery Mire next. I could check Swamp next, even though I can't beat it, although I'd rather not do that. So I'm probably gonna go on the side of going to Misery Mire. Yeah, the big chest had one bomb in it. So, Misery Mire actually also has the 5 crystal, which, beating Misery Mire for the 5 crystal, I need to kill this bird. Getting the 5 crystal will unlock the Super Bomb, which will give me 2 chest locations in the Great Fairy Fountain. So this room is actually one of my favorite rooms in a speed sense. Killing all the enemies in one cycle in that room looks really, really slick. And the one thing that's really cool about Randomizer, you get to see a lot of different rooms that you'd never get to see in a speedrun. Okay. Oh, come on. So hit that. that was a little close. Key. Oh, why are you going this way? Alright. Thanks for the racks, CFB. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm actually... I was a little worried I was gonna die from the tiles, since the tiles... please. Oh, the slugs are so scary. The slugs do 4 hearts of damage. So ideally they go left or right, and you can get by them pretty easily, but if they go up or down... they can be a little scary. Alright, here's another little wall-moving cutscene break that we get. That one's not quite as long. Heart piece. So I need 3 more heart. There's 3 more heart pieces randomized in the game. And there's 2 more chests I can check in this dungeon. My health situation is also not very good. It's the double heart drop. Good stuff. I don't know where to go, Tiro. That's part of the fun of the randomizer, is I have to route on the fly depending upon what I find. So right now the only thing I still need is the hook shot. Okay. So, Vitreous is going to be a little bit of a scary fight. Probably going to get this backup heart here, just to be safe. I have 30 arrows. Alright. Good. Heart piece. Alright. 2 more heart pieces. So we're gonna go buy the super. I'm short on rupees because of the stupid. Oh my god. Because of the. Because of the rupor that I found in that dungeon. So we're gonna get some rupees real quick. Forever short on rupees. Hey, Visitor. You're good, bud. Hidden thief under a rock. You need a couple extra just in case. Doesn't hurt to have more money. What happened to Aghanim? I haven't seen Aghanim yet. Who needs him? Yeah, I don't have the hook shot yet, so I wouldn't be able to beat the dungeon in full without the hook shot. And it's definitely a viable place to check. There's plenty of chests in that dungeon, but it's just like if the hook shot is not there, then I'll have to like redrain the swamp and do all that stuff a second time. So it's not necessarily the best place to check without the hook shot. So there's 2 chests here. Okay, so we're going to go to Ice Palace now. Yeah, the Super Bomb actually can't hurt Link, which is interesting. I haven't done the Hammer Peg Heart piece yet. There's still a Thieves Town chest I could check. There's still... what other chest in the dungeon didn't I check? The big key chest in Tower of Hera. Other than that, all the dungeons have been cleaned out. Okay. Let's not botch this time. I don't have the hook shot. Yeah, I came to ice earlier and died at the bomb jump, so I just left. Yeah, there's one chest in the graveyard that I can check as well. But I have to do ice at some point anyways. It's not a huge deal checking it now. Nice, I love getting nothing. don't have the hook shot. You can bomb jump that gap, but who needs to bomb jump? I'm gonna take damage here. Yes, hovering is doable on every version of the game, English or Japanese. I could have the cape, but I need magic for Cold Stare, and the cape actually drains magic 4 times as quickly in Masochist. What a chest for the hookshot to be in, dude. Good stuff. Alright, we can go beat the game now. Please pull. Goodness. Oh my god. I should be so dead. You have no idea. Oh my god. That was like the one move that I didn't want Cold Stare to do. Oh my goodness. Alright, so one dungeon left and Gaines Tower. So I could show off a cool glitch in Gaines Tower, depending upon how long it takes me to find the big key to make it go a little faster. But hopefully I won't have to. I'd like to not go over estimate too much. Estimates for randomizers are a little hard. Especially Masochist. Masochist is very unforgiving in terms of where stuff is usually. But Swamp Palace will be quick. I don't need to find any more items, so I can just go straight to the end of the game. Or the end of the dungeon, I mean. We don't even need the big key in this dungeon. You'll never... Bombos isn't actually required to beat the game. You can shoot 8 Fire Rod shots into Cold Stare. But Fire Rod also does double damage to Cold Stare. So, I use Bombos just to have magic to use the Fire Rod. It takes 4 Fire Rod hits to kill a Cold Stare puff. It just makes the fight easier since we only have the Master Sword. So we just need that small key, and then we need the later small key, and we'll be good to go in this dungeon. Okay. Yeah, up next we have Super Metroid Race, which would be pretty cool. Let's see what's in this chest. Yo, I always wanted 5 rupees. Nah, I wouldn't need EG. I could just use a Cane of Samaria glitch and a mirror glitch to get to the end of Ganon's Tower quickly. Which, if Fiesel wants me to do that, I can do that. It's up to him, really. Another heart piece. There's only 1 heart piece left. No hammer strats? No, not a chance. Hammer would actually be slower in this fight. Just because you'd have to keep menuing. Alright, so what I will do, at the very least, is I'll get into Ganon's Tower via out of bounds glitch. So I just clipped off the ledge and actually jumped from the bottom of Death Mountain to the top of Death Mountain. And went in the Dark World Warp that's at the top of the mountain. So the screen's a little messed up, as you can see. But it's corrected now, and with a hookshot dash here, we can actually just jump off this ledge in a particular pixel and jump into Ganon's Tower. No problem. So yeah, I'll do the Samaria mirror wrap once I get the big key. It's fun to show off. Also leads to an interesting Aghanim 2 fight. Alright, I'll take this small key. Okay, guess I won't. Alright. By the way, this game is a little bit broken. Come on, Big Key. Where you at? No Big Key in here. There's a bunch of nerds playing Rock Band in my house right now. Can you believe it? Yeah, I'm playing this on console with a SNES. All I need, all I need is the Big Key, man. That's all I need. Yeah, there's Ether. Now I can get into Turbo Rock if I really want to. Alright, so Ice Armos is next, and then there's 3 chests after Ice Armos. If it's not in any of those 3 chests, or the one chest before Ice Armos, then I have to go to the right side of Gans Tower. Which is very rarely seen, because it's actually trash. Is Pi one of the Rock Band nerds? No, he's not. We're gonna let the Zany Fairy come out so it doesn't body me. Hey, there's the Big Key. Alright, so normally we could go straight upstairs and do the Gauntlet and things like that, fighting Landmolas 2 and Moldorm 2, but we're a little short on time, so I'm gonna do a little glitch. If you mirror on a conveyor belt, it actually messes up Link's movement values, and I can actually move straight into the wall after. Oh, I messed it up. Went 1 pixel too far to the left. So, anyways, mirroring on this right-moving conveyor, I can actually get into the wall, and with a precise stop, there we go, that should be good. Use the Cane of Samaria, and and hey, we're at Aghanim too, no problem. You know, everyone does this as a kid. That is true, you can't do this game in under 10 minutes. The record for, true any percent in this game is actually 1 minute and 31 seconds. That would have made my one-hit KO run a lot faster. You're right, FB. You are most certainly correct. Alright, so the game fight's a little interesting. Normal Master Sword slashes don't actually hurt him. You drove away my other self, Aghanim, 2 times, but I won't give you the Triforce. I'll defeat you. So it actually takes 12 spin attacks per phase. And I wasn't counting. Please. So that's 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. 9, 10, 11. No, I'm not gonna try to get 12 in here. 12. Banned from AGDQ. Well, dang. Rip me. Alright, so now I'm going to be doing a glitch called Torch Glitch. In the Japanese 1.0 version, if you light this left torch before the right one goes out, the right one stays lit indefinitely. And then it takes 24 spin attacks with the Master Sword. Give me good RNG. And so as he's teleporting, if you spin attack him, he will take damage. So you don't actually need silver arrows to kill him. I'm not gonna be able to like that in time. Oh, I missed. I should be dead here pretty soon. There we go. Alright. Yeah, silver arrows do not exist in Masochist mode. If you fall down at Ganon after the second phase, you can get the Tempered Sword. Alright. 203.35. Not too bad. For how bad of luck that was, especially early game. That's not too bad. I hope you guys enjoyed this Masochist Link to the Past Randomizer. It's pretty difficult. It was a lot of fun. Up next we got Super Metroid. Should be a really sick race between my boy Jack and my boy Wild Anaconda. But yeah, thank you, Feasel, for reaching out. Needed a slot filled, and I was more than happy to do that. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Get excited for Super Metroid.